So you're thinking about moving to Covington, Louisiana, but you're not quite sure about what neighborhood you want to live in. Well, if this is you, you have checked out the right video. I'm going to run through some top neighborhoods of the area, and we're going to get after it right now. Okay, before I take you around the neighborhoods, I just want to quickly introduce myself if you are new to our channel. My name is Riley, and my team and I have received thousands and thousands of messages from people just like you who are wanting to relocate to the greater New Orleans area, such as Covington. So if that's you, if you're wanting to move here in 9 days or 90 days, go ahead and shoot us a text or an email. You can give us a call or you can schedule a Zoom call with us, and we would love to meet with you and help you with your smooth move to our beautiful state. All right, now let's jump into it. Okay, the first neighborhood I want to talk with you guys about today is called The Village. So I do have my map pulled up, and I wanted to show you guys, just in case if you're not familiar with the Covington area in general, it is across the lake from New Orleans. So New Orleans is going to be down here. Down here is going to be like the downtown area, so where the French Quarter is in the Central Business District, things along those lines. Kenner right here, Kenner is going to be where the airport is. So the New Orleans International Airport is going to be in Kenner, also across the lake. And Covington is right here. So if you're wanting to learn more in general about Covington, then go ahead and check out some of our other videos that we've made about this awesome city. So let's go ahead and zoom in, and we are going to talk first about the village. So the village is located, all right, the village is located right here. So the village, as you can see, I want to roll with some footage for you guys of what it looks like so you can actually see the houses that are there and the neighborhood in general, like the vibe and everything like that. So as you can probably see right now, the village is full of cottage style homes that range in square footage, they range in number of bedrooms, and they range in price. So this charming neighborhood is lined with trees and picket fences. As you can see, it is so cute. And it's across the street from tons of green space, a walking trail, and also the Tammany Trace. So the Tammany Trace is a biking and walking trail that spans from downtown Covington all the way to Slidell. And it's also conveniently located near downtown Covington, this neighborhood, and it's only minutes away from Highway 190 and the St. Tammany Hospital, which is very, very convenient, and it puts your mind at ease. On average, the homes in this neighborhood range from about $300,000 to about $500,000. Now, that is an average, so there are going to be, like outliers. The population of this neighborhood is about 1,300 residents. The average age of homeowners in this neighborhood is about mid-50s. They specifically said 54 years old online. So mid-50s. The homeowner percentage in this neighborhood is 72%. And there are still a few, but definitely not many vacant lots in this area to build your dream home in the village if that's something that you want to do instead of purchase an existing house. So some of the reasons that people or residents of the village love living in the village is they said that it's charming, it's quaint, friendly, quiet, it's peaceful, it has great walkability, it's very welcoming, it's well maintained and clean, and it is beautiful, which I would have to agree about all of those things. And some of the top interests of the village residents include they love gardening and landscaping, they love to walk and bike ride, they love reading and traveling, cooking, wine tasting, home improvements like DIY projects, seeing live music, and their pets. Particularly, they said their dogs, which I also love. All right, now, if there's any more footage to show of the village that I got, enjoy. But if not, we're gonna move on to the next neighborhood called Natchez Trace. Okay, so moving on to the next neighborhood, like I said, it's called Natchez Trace. So on the map here, it's gonna be in the lower part of Covington. Let's get it circled for you. So this neighborhood right there. Alrighty, so Natchez Trace offers luxury homes with an assortment of beautiful styles, varying sizes and prices, as you can probably see. Properties range in square footage from around 2,000 square feet to over 7,000 square feet. So lots of different options there. Properties also range from about 300,000 to well over $1 million. So this is great for families who are looking at different price points. It's located about 1.5 miles south of I-12 off of Highway 21. And the first homes in this neighborhood were constructed in 2006, and there's now 4 subdivision phases within Natchez Trace. Homes in this neighborhood are typically newer, as you can probably see, and range in architectural style from modern stucco homes to Acadian style brick homes and everything in between. It's more of a custom home builder type of neighborhood, so there's plenty of unique designs for all. Now, Natchez Trace is a gated community, and it's governed by deeds and restrictions that were designed to preserve the values of the properties and the integrity of the neighborhood. The Property Owner Association annual dues, say that 5 times fast, are going to be either $900 for estate home properties or $3,000 for garden homes, which includes landscaping services. This neighborhood also includes a community pool and cabanas, which is amazing for summer. I believe I got a little snippet of that while I was driving through Natchez Trace, so I hope that you're able to see a little bit of that. There's tons of shopping areas with banking, dining, boutique shopping, as well as adult and family entertainment just moments away from the gated entry. It also has numerous private and highly rated public school options available to its residents to suit all family needs. Now, some of the reasons that Natchez Trace residents love this neighborhood is because it is beautiful, it's clean, peaceful, it's safe, quiet, as you can see, very well maintained. It has a beautiful atmosphere. It's family friendly. They love the nature aspect to it, and it's very close to the freeway. Now, some top interests of Natchez Trace residents include gardening and landscaping, walking, reading, traveling, bike riding, home improvements, pets, like the last neighborhood we talked about in the village, and they also like to volunteer, and they're also interested in emergency preparedness trainings and classes, so that's pretty cool. All right, now I want to talk about one more neighborhood before we wrap this up. It is going to be called the Tchefuncta Club Estates. Okay, so the last community that we're gonna talk about today is called Tchefuncta Club Estates, and it just so happens that it is right next to Natchez Trace, where we just spoke about. So the entrance is going to be right here. It's this long, beautiful road that I was actually able to get some footage for you guys of it. It's just lined with trees and flowers and stuff that kind of form like this tunnel as you're driving through. It's so pretty. But when I got to the gate, the guards actually wouldn't let me through to film. So totally fine, but I'm going to try to pull some other footage and definitely like photos and stuff like that for you, so you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like while I tell you about the neighborhood. And as you can see, let me circle it for you. It is definitely bigger than the last 2 neighborhoods that we touched on today. So as you can see there, it's all circled. And then let's jump right in. So it was founded in 1956 and is one of the longest established gated residential communities in St. Tammany Parish. It's located off of Highway 21 between I-12 and Madisonville. To be very specific, it's exit 59. The community was established by a group of professional men and women originally seeking a place for weekend homes and campsites. Pulling together their funds, they purchased land on the Tchefuncta River. There was such enthusiasm for developing the land as full-time home sites that the weekend concept was set aside and Tchefuncta Club Estates was born. I just found, as I was doing some research on this community, that the history behind it was kind of intriguing. So I wanted to mention some of that for you guys. The original 246 homeowners drew names from a hat to select their home sites, and volunteer committees began to work on different aspects of the community, including the country club, golf course, nature trails, marina, and public spaces. Neighbors working together to improve and maintain their community is a hallmark of Tchefuncta Club Estates. So the country club opened in 1961 on land leased to them by the estates. In 1969, the course expanded from 9 to the current 18 holes that it is now. So over half a century ago, this idea took shape, and the dream was not about profit or progress, but 900 acres of preservation and pride. Friends became neighbors when they banded together and purchased this land along the river. Then, as today, each property owner is a stockholder in the community. I think that's awesome. Molding the future and preserving the past. So I wanted to just mention some of that history for you guys. Like I said, I just found it to be really cool. So the Tchefuncta families cherish the simple beauty of life among the trees and along the river, as St. Tammany residents did for generations. It is so beautiful, as I'm hoping that you're seeing right now. Homes in this neighborhood are placed on large wooded lots of winding lanes and surrounded by 460 acres of dedicated green space. That's awesome. Residents can launch their boats from the marina or have a picnic at the lake. Enjoying life on the water is one of the many advantages of the community. The private deep water marina has over 60 covered slips with lifts and dry storage along the river. So that's awesome. If you have a boat or jet skis or something like that, you have a spot to keep them if you don't want to keep them on your actual property. Membership in Tchefuncta Country Club brings even more benefits, including golf, tennis, swimming, a fitness center, and a fine dining restaurant. The homes in this subdivision range from like mid 300,000s to well up into the millions. I was noticing more recently that some of the land in this area is going for around the $200,000 range. So I would say that $300,000 for an already established property is definitely on the lower end for this community. The home sites range from small garden or patio homes to large pieces of land that are well over an acre. There are numerous forms of architecture ranging in style from modern contemporary homes to classic Acadian and French country style homes. It's located in fantastic blue ribbon school districts with multiple private and Catholic schools just a short drive away. And some reasons that the residents love this community so much is it's clean, safe, it's gated with great security, which I can vouch for. Peaceful, beautiful, definitely beautiful. Has privacy, it has great atmosphere, and it also has great wildlife. And last but not least, some interests of the neighbors in this community include golfing, home improvements and DIY projects, local and regional issues, the New Orleans Saints, gardening and landscaping, walking, traveling, wine tasting, seeing live music, and of course, their pets. All right, that pretty much wraps it up for the neighborhoods that I'm going to cover today. This was not the the top 3 neighborhoods in Covington. It's just, I wanted to give you guys a good feel for what's offered in Covington at different price points and neighborhoods that offer completely different styles of homes and look and kind of like the vibe of the neighborhood. So if you're wanting to know more neighborhoods in Covington that are considered to be kind of like the top neighborhoods in Covington, then go ahead and leave a comment that you want to see more. I would absolutely be happy to continue doing more research for you guys, taking more videos for you guys, and showing you around the area. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you learned something new about one of these awesome neighborhoods that I spoke about today, then go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to continue learning more about the greater New Orleans area, like other neighborhoods, popular things to do, things along those lines. And you can even get notified whenever we upload new videos if you hit that little notification bell next to the subscribe button. And again, whether you are moving here in 9 days or 90 days, go ahead and shoot us a text or an email, give us a call, or schedule that Zoom call with us. And we would love to help you with your smooth move to the greater New Orleans area or really anywhere in Louisiana. All right, that pretty much wraps it up. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now.